What's going on, guys, and welcome to Rabbit's Used Cars. You know, we plan these stories out, and we every week, we have our titles, what we're going to shoot. And keep in mind, we're filming ahead. Trying to get a few in the bank for a future project. I have to be careful what I say, but you guys, in due time, will see more and hear more. I'm trying to tell these stories and keep them into a 10 to 12 minute thing where I don't drag them out. I don't give you all the crucial parts, keep them entertaining, but I also don't want to preach. And sometimes I just can't help myself. It just gets weighing on my heart. How about my shirt? Working harder than an ugly stripper. I love it. Anyway, but this is something that's really important. And it's got a funny story in it, but it's got a little lesson in it too. Many moons ago, back when your old buddy Rabbit was a little bunny. Everybody remembers their first job. My very first job, I was bagging groceries at a grocery store. And I did that for 2 years in high school, and I loved it. And so many stories you'll never hear on YouTube happened in that grocery store. I mean, hell, for Christ's sakes, I lost my virginity in a grocery store. Just throwing that out there. Just saying. A little cashier. You know what I'm saying. Nothing like a polyester smock. Let's get you all riled up. She didn't want paper or plastic. She just wanted me. So I worked at the grocery store for a little while, and we had a little motorcycle shop that's local and been around forever, big Suzuki dealership. Funny story, I know nothing at this point in my life about motorcycles. I know very little about them now. Like I said, got a titanium rod because of one. It bit me and I walked away. Motorcycles stay over there, I stay over here. I admire from afar. We'll let Kobe Kai fall off his motorcycle. You ain't got to worry about old Rabbit falling off his. Again, I got a job in a motorcycle shop, 16 years old, and I learned so much stuff working, keeping my own family-run business. And this little motorcycle shop wasn't 2 miles from my house. I used to come every day after school, and I swept floors and wiped down motorcycles. I had all these brand new Suzukis and four-wheelers and bikes and cruiser bikes and crotch rockets and just anything and everything. Four-wheelers, jet skis, wiping everything down in the showroom because the place got so dusty. And I mean, every day I wiped bikes down. I had a big dust mop and just swept the whole warehouse showroom. It was actually a little bigger than this. Well, they had a lady that worked in the office, and she usually cleaned the bathrooms. I guess they figured out that I needed that job. I was, just that anybody needed something done. I'd help the guys out in the shop with something, or loading a bike up, or loading a four-wheeler up, or pumping up tires on something. I mean, I just did a little bit of everything, and I loved it. It was a cool job. It was definitely a lot cooler than bagging groceries. The pay sucked. Of course, there again, I think I was working for like $4.75 an hour. But I learned a lot from it, that even today from that job, and I'm going to get to that, but so I was doing all these things in this motorcycle shop and all these interesting characters that came in, and just seeing how their salespeople, which looking back were horrible, but back then I thought that was kind of cool, selling motorcycles. And then you got the shop guys and everybody playing jokes on each other in the back, and you had the parts guy that was like literally a diehard stoner. And I mean, just come in, bloodshot eyes every day, drove a mini truck. I'll leave that there. And, so I came to this motorcycle shop and was just doing everything. All these different people, I mean, you gotta think, but when you work at a grocery store, your store manager, everything's clean, and, we do things this way and all this stuff. This is a motorcycle shop, t-shirt, shorts, just doing your thing. And I even had a nickname in the motorcycle shop. I think he never called, and still to this day, the man, he's still alive, that owns a motorcycle shop. And to this day, even his son, who has a YouTube channel now, which is doing really well, still calls me by this name, Ace. And I never really understood why. Till several years later, he told me. Owner comes down, he goes, "Hey, Ace." He said, "I need you to clean these bathrooms." He said, "These things are a mess in this place." I'm a 16-year-old guy. I have never used it. At this point in my life, I've never held a toilet brush. You know, I've never cleaned a bathroom like that. You know, but you know what? Hey, I'm here to work. So I go in the bathroom, and of course, it looks like a bathroom in a motorcycle shop. I'll leave that there. And, you know, it's pretty nasty. And you got all this toilet bowl cleaner, and you've got, you know, bleach spray and all this other stuff, glass cleaner for the mirrors, and all this stuff. And of course, you know, you sweep it out and mop it, empty the trash. I can handle this. You know, so spray everything down with that bleach spray. Just fog the whole little 8x10 room in bleach spray. And so I got to clean the toilet, and keep in mind it's pretty disgusting. I had my rubber gloves on. Whoever's squirting that blue toilet bowl cleaner down the bowl. And I noticed when you squirt that blue toilet bowl cleaner, when that stuff ran off, I mean, it was like glowing, just bright white, like it's old vet. I mean, the thing was just glowing white. I'm like, man, that's some good shit. So hell, I just hit the whole damn toilet with it. I was squirting it everywhere. You know, or swept it out, hit it with a mop, wipe the sink out. Hell, I wiped the sink out with toilet bowl cleaner. It's good shit. And I wiped that toilet seat, tank, all of it. The whole damn commode, literally, with that blue stuff. And, you know, hit it with some bleach spray on top of that, give her a old double dose, hit it with a mop, toilet brush, just scrub everything, just bubbles everywhere. She walk out of that old bathroom was gleaming and smelled like the epitome of clean. As soon as I walk out, I'm literally, and I'll never forget, if I live to be 100, I walk out and I got the mop in my hand, walking out of the bathroom. And the owner comes in, he goes, "Damn, Ace, I'm glad you got that bathroom clean." He said, "My stomach is killing me." He goes straight to that bathroom and shuts the door. And keep in mind, we had a little closet that we kept all the cleaning stuff in and all that stuff. So I was putting everything up, and this isn't 15 feet away from the bathroom. And next thing you know, he's in there for just a minute, and I just hear this most god-awful scream. And I mean, I'm thinking like, damn, this man's got hemorrhoids or something. Damn, he's in pain, you know? And I mean, like almost to the point like I wanted to knock on the door and ask if he was all right. And he goes, "Damn it, what in the hell did you do?" Well, I made an exit and went down to the sales floor, and I was wiping bikes down, doing my normal thing. He called me upstairs to his office, and he goes, "What in the hell did you do to that toilet?" I said, "I cleaned it, sir." He goes, "All that damn toilet bowl cleaner," he said, "it burnt my ass. I ain't got a hair on my ass." That blue toilet bowl cleaner is nothing but straight acid. That's why it cleans so good. It's good stuff. And he told me, he said, "I ain't got a hair on my ass." He said, "Man, I'll be honest with you, it hurts to sit. My ass is so raw from sitting on that damn toilet." I couldn't help but laugh. Hell, I didn't know no damn better, you know? Toilet's clean. You know, you make an omelet, you crack some damn eggs. My bad. You know, I worked at a motorcycle shop for another year or so after that, and they were asking me to clean the bathrooms again, which I thought was pretty good. But, you know, and you get to thinking about that, and you're thinking about now, the difference then and now. And I've cleaned several toilets between now and then. Matter of fact, I was cleaning a toilet yesterday here, and that reminded me of that story. You know, me and old Kobe Kai, you know, was going to clean this place up a little bit, you know, and I've been running ragged here lately, you know, between truck shop and filming and just back and forth, just everywhere. We got numerous things going on. You know, Kobe said, "We just need to have a clean day." He said, and that's the thing. I mean, like I was looking forward to it because you just cut the bullshit, put the phone down, crank the tunes up, we lock the door, let's mop, let's do this. You can't be too good to do that. And you get this, and I even catch myself sometimes, and I have to pull myself back. You know, you got to realize when you're in business for yourself, you have to wear a lot of hats. And I've said that before, you know. And, you know, I've said there's a difference between a man that signs the front of a check and signs the back of a check. This is one of those differences because you do things that nobody else wants to do. Or, you know, you can't expect someone to do something for you that you wouldn't do yourself. And I'm not too good to clean a bathroom. I've sold $1 million worth of cars this year. Still scrubbing toilets. I literally was taking a selfie with a kid at the damn QT station on the way to go clean toilets. Not too bougie, not too good. Hell, I got 100,000 subs and still ain't got no Lamborghini yet. What's up with that? And probably will never have one. Just not my bag. You got to think, you can't be too good. You've got to be able to do whatever you need to do to get the job done. I don't want people coming into my place and talking about how nasty the bathrooms are. I take pride in this place. You know, it's not much, but it's mine. That's the thing. And that pride shows through. I'll give you another little story that spins off of this story. Take Ray Kroc. No, he didn't found McDonald's, but he made McDonald's what it is. And, you know, Ray Kroc has some shadier parts in his story, but one thing about it, that man was a clean freak. He would visit those franchise stores, and he literally would start cleaning bathrooms, start scrubbing floors, because he understood how clean it was, and that was his image. He was McDonald's. I'm Rabbit's Used Cars. You have to take pride in what you do. You know, I don't want somebody to come in and go buy a $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 car and scared to use the bathroom in my place, or talk about how dusty this place is. You know, every car lot you go in usually aren't the cleanest places in the world, run by a bunch of dudes and sit down, do some paperwork. No. That's, I think, it's the biggest reason I did my office in white, because I want it just to be clean and bright and light, because I take pride in what I sell. I take pride in myself. I take pride in what I do. I take pride in my cars. I wouldn't sell a car I wouldn't drive myself. I wouldn't want somebody to use a bathroom that I wouldn't want to use. And I think it boils down to, you can't get to the point ever where you're too good to do something. You know, sometimes you get busy and it doesn't make sense to do it. Or, you know, your time is so valuable that, yeah, cleaning bathrooms is not where you need to be. You need to be focusing on this and pay somebody to do that or whatever. But you got to be able to pull together and do what you need to do. You can't be too good to do it. Bathrooms need to be clean. Let me knock this out right quick. I got a little dead time. I think a lot of people they want all of this, but they don't want to do what it takes to get there. And you know, cleaning toilets has nothing to do with selling cars. It has nothing to do. At the end of the day, it probably won't make a break. So ain't nobody going to come here and drop a deuce and be like, I ain't buying a car from that guy because that bathroom's nasty. But I also, because that's just one small piece of the thing I take pride in. You know, this is my baby, where, you know, I want everything to be as good as I can make it. The experience all the way around. You know, if their wife's with them and she wants to use the bathroom, I don't want to be making excuses. Well, we got a bunch of guys here and you know this. No. You know what I'm saying? I want that experience, and that's what it boils down to, is pride. You know, and people joke around, you know, when you do little shit jobs like that, oh, it builds character. It does build character. You know, and going back to the motorcycle shop, I did things at that motorcycle shop I've never done before in my life. You know, he brought a boat to me one time, a pontoon boat. He wanted me to put a floor in it. I've never run a saw in my life. I had a stack of plywood and an old skill saw, an extension cord, and some sawhorses. Have at it, Ace. I learned, and I did it. I mean, probably wasn't the best looking job in the world, but you know what? For a 16-year-old kid that's never run a saw, I give it a C+. Moving on, talking about the nickname Ace, he brought a truck to my truck shop, and this has been, 15 years later. You know, and we were sitting there talking, sitting in my office, me in the big chair, and him sitting softly in the light chair. I'm assuming his ass feels better now. He's laughing around. I said, why do you call me Ace? He said, because no matter whatever I told you to do, you always did it. He said, you was just my ace everything. Cleaning up cars, sweeping floors, do anything. He said, if I asked you to do it, you did it. And he said, it's just why I just stuck, just old Ace. And it finally hit me, and I mean, and I'm not saying I'm a role model for anybody, first and foremost. Like, I feel like I need to throw that disclaimer out there. But I think a lot of my success boils back down to my work ethic. And, I could be that guy. I ain't cleaning up damn bathrooms. But I'm not. Character. Guys, we'll catch you next time at Rabbit's Used Cars. Oh.
Oh.
Mm. Jesus Christ. It's kinky.
Damn, don't hurt the car, Rob.
It's the beauty of ownership. But anyway, I got a job in a motorcycle. Because all that damn toilet bowl cleaner, he said it burnt my ass. I ain't got a hair on my ass. Hang on. Pause. Hello?